I run he went to a doctor a short time back, and he said, "Doctor, I'm having a terrible time. My throat hurts, I can hardly swallow." He said, "I'm short of breath, I get these pounding headaches, my head just throbs all the time. What do you think's wrong?" The doctor says, "I think you're going to die." And he says, "But you've got about a year to live. You know, this is my advice to you. Enjoy your last year." He says, "Travel, see the places you want to go see." So, well, he did. He took off travel, he maxed out his credit card, sold everything. About the time when he got back to the civilization, and he thought, well, I better start planning for my funeral. He went to a clothing store so he could get a nice new suit, a bunch of clothes, so that he could be dressed, you know, go away style. And the clothing guy was measuring his neck and says, "You've got a size 17 neck." And Lyle says, "No, I don't. I wear a size 16. And the guy said, "Well, if you wear a size 16, your throat's going to hurt, you're going to be short of breath, you're going to have having headaches. And you can see he's still here. He changed this. He changed everything." Well, that's not what I'm up here for. My wife says, "Don't wear those boots in the house anymore. Just take them off and leave them outside by the back door. Those old boots are an embarrassment to me. They're manure cave run over the hills. They're disgusting as can be." Well, I've had these boots for quite a while, and I've worn them for many miles, and duct tape and baby wire hold them together, but then I wear them in all kinds of weather. I've had these for years, and I swear that Justin never made a better pair. So, as usual, my wife had her way, and I headed to the boot store that very same day. Well, at the store, the clerk kind of turned up his nose. I thought, my old boots were a wreck, I suppose. But then he started showing me boots of every exotic breed. Lizard and snake skin and alligator, nothing with real leather like the working cowboy needs. And the price, why, it very took my breath away. Do you realize one pair of boots costs as much as a whole truckload of hay? As much as my price bill, but boom, maybe more. I said, "Hey, I came for a pair of boots, not the whole darn store." So I walked out of that store, still wearing my old boots that weren't in very good shape, and I headed to the hardware store, and I bought me a brand new roll of duct tape. Well, I taped those books up until they looked pretty nice, not as pretty as those exotic things, but a much better price. Well, when I got home, my wife wasn't too happy seeing these old boots of mine. But I told her, "Dear, everything's going to work out fine." Oh, my. Wife wasn't happy seeing these old ugly boots of mine. But I said, "Dear, everything's going to work out just fine. I'll always take them off and leave them by the back door, and I promise you I'll never wear them to church anymore."